So go to the next
Yes.
slide and see what happens there. The European languages undermine local grammar. That's very interesting. Local grammar is the same. And one day I was explaining few Swahili words from my to my children, and we had like a bit of competition. I was telling them, say any word in English, and I will tell you that the same word in Swahili. So they bring a word, I tell them in Swahili. They bring a word, and I say, what? So Swahili is that rich? I say, more than rich. These European languages, sometimes they put he, she, they. Those things are irrelevant in our languages. There are some supreme beings which can never be he or she. They are just there in the middle because they carry all the
Hallelujah.
energies.
Hallelujah.
But because these languages are very shallow, they promote one article over the other. That's what I told them. Because God in Swahili is Mungu. Mungu can never be he or she. Mungu is in the
Hallelujah.
middle because Mungu
Hallelujah.
has everything of female and everything of male, because we don't have those articles in Swahili. Then I started explaining few sentences on how from English to Swahili. Then I asked them, did you see any Swahili word translated into he or she? They said no. Yeah. If we say God looked at the world and then you can say God again. You will now put an article and he said. But in Swahili, if you want to say God looked at the world and he said, in Swahili you don't put any article. It's Mungu akaangalia ulimwengu na akasema. So there is no anything related to he or she. It's just Mungu. So students laugh at those who make pronunciation mistakes in European languages. That's what I was saying in the previous slide, that people are busy mastering a language with an accent, a foreign accent. They want to speak like Americans or, hey man, how are you, man? Yeah, good, not bad. Yeah, yeah. We are trying to explain. Yeah, few materials. Yeah, yeah. I can understand. Yeah. So they are trying to act in somebody's shoes. So you
My
become
God.
an actor.
My God.
Like those actors or movie actors, they do like that because they want to get money. They are trying to act. But if you are talking normal conversation, you have to be yourself so that everybody else who will listen is, oh, this is Majaliwa speaking.
Mhm.
But if Mr. Avi, if I begin to act like, hey man, yeah, we are good, yeah, yeah, you see that, yeah, yeah, it's all good, yeah, yeah. And sometimes you may not even understand what I talk about because I'm trying to be in somebody else's shoes. So even all the words that I'm trying to explain will not be audible to my audience because I'm trying to be somebody else. And people laugh at others when they make mistakes. How do you laugh at me when I make mistakes in a language that I learned when I was an adult? I'm just trying my best, and not even trying my best. I'm being imposed to learn that language because of what is happening around me. If everybody around me speaks that language, I'm forced to learn it so I can be part of the group. It's not my willingness. I'm forced to. It's like staying in the Congo and you don't want to speak any Lingala or any French or any Swahili. You will learn it the hard way. You will learn it the hard way because if you want only to stick on English, you will have to work with an interpreter and you will have to pay them more money. So you will have to learn whatever is being spoken at your local environment. So he who doesn't speak European language doesn't know anything. So that's the capital essence of our education curriculum.